Hey there, I'm Jamie Smith, and I just want to share a quick demonstration with you for a new add-on that I'm calling CF Conus Shipping. And Conus, if you're ever been in the military, and especially in the United States military, or in the shipping field, then Conus stands for Continental United States, or OCONUS is outside Continental United States. And generally what that means is, we consider the 48 continental United States to be one area, and then Alaska and Hawaii are generally considered OCONUS, or outside the continental United States. And so they're still part of the 50 states, but because they're outside, and it does take quite a bit more cost to get shipping to those areas because of the distance, then a lot of times shipping will be one shipping rate or free shipping to continental United States, and then an additional shipping charge to outside of the continental United States. So I had a request, I've had a few requests actually, to be able to provide shipping costs for continental versus non-continental United States. And we already do this for international versus domestic shipping, for shipping inside the United States and shipping outside the United States. So I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and build one that allows this to work if you're using a shipping to the United States only, so you use a state product selector, but you want to charge an additional rate, say if you have to ship to Hawaii. If you're inside the continental United States, say you're shipping from, say, Idaho, and need to ship to Hawaii, sometimes that shipping cost will be a little bit higher, so you need to compensate for that. So let me run through and kind of show you real quick a demo of this, what it looks like. So I'm going to pull this order form that I built up into another tab here, and we'll just kind of run through this real quick. So this is just a basic template that's come straight out of ClickFunnels, and I've configured the products and I've set up the add-ons and all that stuff to work with this shipping. So let's start out by running a quick test, and we'll just fill this out, and we're going to give ourselves a unique email address. And so I always do that by adding the date and then a dash and then whatever sequence number that I want for the test that I'm running. So I've run this once before, so this is -2, and we're just going to say 123 Anywhere Street, and it's in Anywhere. And let's say this is Idaho. Zip is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's in the United States. So the first thing is that this is a United States only order form. So I've got this locked down to United States only. You can't change this, so it's the United States. So this only works, this add-on works in conjunction with the CF US only shipping add-on. In this case, I have the shipping disabled so that you can't select any other country, but people do see that, hey, this has to be a United States. I also have the CF state selector added in here. So you need this state selector as well, so that this is a drop down of the states. That way people can't type in whatever they want. We need to be able to check for very specific states. So we need to be able to check for the two-character state code, which is what you want to have ship over to ShipStation or whatever else, wherever you might be integrating this with, or at least collected in your CSV. So it's going to have the state name, but behind the scenes it's actually going to pass across the two-character state code. So that's the value we need to check for. So we filled this out. We're going to go to step 2. And in this scenario, I just have my core product is a $27 product, and inside the continental United States, it's free shipping. But outside the continental United States, I want to charge an additional shipping charge. So if I'm shipping to Alaska or to Hawaii, there's going to be an additional shipping charge. So here I'm shipping to Idaho, so it's just my one product. And then if I say, let's go back and say that I'm shipping anywhere Hawaii, and go to step 2. Now we'll notice that I have my $27 product, but I have an Alaska and Hawaii shipping product added as well. So my $27 went to $34.95, and I see my $7.95 shipping product here. That's not shown in the list. Nobody has to select that or anything else, but it is being charged on the order. So that's what this add-on does. It kind of allows you to say, hey, if this is shipping to Alaska or Hawaii, and you can set those if you wanted to. So if you only want it to be Alaska, or only want it to be Hawaii, or want it to be California instead of Alaska and Hawaii or something, you could do that. But again, once you go through, again, I picked Alaska in this case, so I still get my shipping, $27 plus $7.95 shipping. And let's say I want to do Arizona. Again, this is configured to be inside the continental United States, no shipping charge for me, and so it's just the $27. So that's how this could work. If you wanted to do this, set this up so that you charged shipping for regular shipping for 48, the lower 48 sometimes it's called, or the continental United States, then you could charge one shipping charge, but then if you wanted to add an additional shipping charge for Alaska or Hawaii, you could do that, and I'm going to show you how to do that in the configuration. So I just want to give you a quick demonstration of what this is. Now let's get into how it actually works. I've got a basic order form funnel set up here. So I've got an order page, confirmation page, and a thank you page. I always start with the thank you page first. So I went in and set this funnel up. I've just got a blank thank you page, so I don't have a bunch of extra thank you pages when my products are created. I highly recommend you do that as well. And then I make sure I've got my order confirmation page of templates selected there. Nothing too special on the confirmation page. And the big one is in the order form. So I do want to show you how my products are set up here, because that's probably the most important piece. So in my products, I've got just my core product, my awesome physical product, and then I've got the Alaska and Hawaii shipping at $7.95. So, and then what I have on my order form is I have several add-ons. One of those being the USA only disabled. You'll find that in the members area. So if you go into the CF Pro Tools members area, you'll find this CF US only shipping disabled add-on. So you want to grab that one, drop it into the page, and that is going to make sure that the country selector is automatically selected as USA. And then inside of the CF Pro Tools VIP Club, we need the estate selector. So if you go to the CF estate selector, then you'll grab this code, and what that's going to do is it's going to turn your state field, instead of being a type-in field, it's going to be a drop-down field. That again gives us very specific values that we can work with. So we've got that. And then the next thing we'll want is the order summary add-on, and again you can grab that inside of the members area if you go into the VIP Club add-ons. So we'll collapse this up. So it's the VIP Club add-ons. It is the order summary element, and there is a long video on how to configure that, and you'll grab all that code there. So we want to configure the order summary, and that is what shows right here. So that's what allows us to give this total, and it also allows us to do all the calculations and add some extra items and have all those things populate properly. So you'll need to add that add-on. So far we've got the USA only disabled, we've got the state selector, and we've got the order summary. And then the next one is actually the add-on for the CF Conus Shipping. And so I'm going to show you how to configure that right here, and it's super simple. So I'm going to drag this code over here so we can see this. And so in this one we have our Conus states, and so these are outside continental United States. So this would be like your international shipping countries. Only in this case it's states. So we need the 2-character codes. So we have HI, which is Hawaii, and AK, which is Alaska. And then the other thing that we need is which products do we want to have hidden, and this can be take multiple values. So if you wanted to have a shipping charge for inside the lower 48 and outside the lower 48, then you could do that. And so we could set up 2 shipping products, but I only have 1 shipping product, and that is when I ship to Hawaii or Alaska. And then we have the Conus groups, which is going to be similar to your domestic shipping if you're charging different rates for international versus domestic. So domestic groups, those are going to be, say, your Conus shipping, which is your inside the continental United States, or your lower 48, whatever you want to call that. And then the Conus groups, these are, hey, I want to add this additional, this is my shipping product, I want to add this additional shipping product to any time that this core product is purchased on my order. And that's all there is to it. So I'll show you how we'll run through and actually get this configured. So if we jump back in and take a look at our product setup, again, we have 1 product for the core product, and then we have 1 product for the shipping. What I need to do is I need to grab these product IDs. If we right click on edit and go to copy link address, you can actually open up this tab and just paste that URL in here. And then you'll notice after the .com/products/ there's a number. Grab that number, and then just go back into your code that you'll grab from the members area once it's loaded up there. And this is our core product. So we need this to be in each of these groups. So that is, I'm gonna actually paste that in right there. So this is our core product. And we need that also. So that's part of our Conus groups. It's also part of our Conus groups. So we need that core product in both of these groups. And then we need to grab our shipping product. So this shipping product is going to get used in a couple of spots. So we do the same thing. We do our edit, copy link address, and then we're just going to go back to this new tab. I'm going to highlight all that. I'm going to paste that in. And again, I'm going to grab that ID. I'm going to copy that. And then I'm going to go over and then I'm going to put that in the hide products because I don't want the shipping product to actually be displayed in the product selector list. I only want it to just be forced onto the order. I don't want somebody to be able to need to select that. So I'm going to put it in the hide prods. That means it's going to get hidden from the product selector. They're not going to see it in that product selector. And then in this scenario, I only want to add that shipping charge if they've selected a state that's outside the continental United States and they've got this core product selected. So I'm going to paste that in there. Again, it was already there, so nothing changed. But that's how we set up a product group. So we need to set up our states, and you could add more to these if you wanted to, but we need to set up our states here. You'll notice that in this case, it's a single quote with a 2-character code in lowercase, and then a comma, and then again, another 2-character code surrounded with single quotes. And you could have, if you wanted to add a third one, say you wanted to say, Washington. I think that's the state code for Washington. Washington State is WA, so it could be that. And then you need to set which product should be hidden. So let's do, I showed you the example already of having a $7.95 shipping for outside the continental United States. Let's go ahead and set up a third product, would be a shipping charge for inside the continental United States. So let's just call this lower 48 shipping. And this one's going to be, say, $4.95 instead of $7.95. And then I'm going to go to my fulfillment email. It's a one-time product, so we'll leave all that other stuff the same on the front end. And then I'm going to attach this thank you page to the very new thank you page I just created. And then I'm going to click on affiliates, and I'm going to uncheck this. I always like to do these things. So if you've seen these videos, you've seen me do all these things. So it's a one-time purchase, $4.95, lower 48 shipping, and that's all there is there. So I'm going to go ahead and click create product. And so now I have an Alaska and Hawaii shipping, and then I have a lower 48 shipping, $7.95, $4.95. Let me go ahead and grab this. I want to grab this link address for this lower 48 shipping. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to paste that in there. I'm going to copy the product ID. So now we want to have, actually, for a Conus order of the core product, I want to add a shipping product there. I also want to make sure that product is hidden from the product selector, so I'm going to paste that product ID in. And then for the Conus group, I'm going to paste in this additional product. So now I have two things being added for continental United States orders, and then outside continental United States orders, I have two things being added. But they're two different products, two different shipping charges. And that's all there is there. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all this code, and I'm going to go into my order form, and I'm going to edit the order form. And I'm going to switch over here, and as soon as that pulls up, then I'm going to settings, and I'm going to go into tracking code. Now I've already got all my add-on code installed here. I've got my this top one is the disabled for the shipping country and state, so that's my CF US only shipping disabled add-on, and then I've got my state selector add-on, and then this add-on right here is actually my my Conus shipping module. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy all of this. You won't have to worry about this because you won't already have it installed, so I'm just going to copy and get rid of that. So I need to get rid of that one, and then what I have left down below that is actually my order summary. So I've got my order summary installed. So these would be the three that you would install first: shipping, your CF US only shipping, and then your state selector, and then your order summary. So I'm actually just going to go down to the very bottom, and I'm going to paste that in, paste in my code that I just added, and we'll go ahead and click save. Click it a couple times, and then let's go back into our order form here. And I'm going to do a hard refresh on this to clear out my cache and go back to it. And it's probably it should repopulate. Yep, it's repopulated my data. So now I have Arizona selected as my state. And if I click my button here, it should, voila, show me my core product on the offer, core product plus the lower 48 shipping of $4.95. So now I have a regular shipping charge. And then if I go back in and I add Hawaii here, then we'll see that now I get Alaska and Hawaii shipping of $7.95. And let's pull up the code here real quick. Did I leave Washington? I left Washington State in there. So let's just double check and see if I was right on picking Washington. So if we go to Washington and click, then you'll also see that now I have $7.95. So that's how you could add. If you wanted to have all the other states, you could certainly do that. Have different shipping charges for those states. It's basically just two groups, Conus, outside Conus, but that would be one option there. So we have now regular shipping price and an additional shipping charge for Alaska, Hawaii, and Washington State, which would be a little unusual, but you could certainly do that. And that's how that works. So again, you'll have 4 key add-ons. You'll have your USA only shipping. You'll have your state selector so that you make sure that everyone is using a drop-down versus being able to type in their state name. And then you'll have the order summary, which shows us the nice little order total here with the values totaled up. And then you'll have the CF Conus shipping module, or CF Conus shipping add-on, and you'll configure that. And again, the configuration is super simple. Just the list of the state codes that you want to charge, that you want to consider outside or your additional shipping charges, and that's going to be this group. And then and then the other groups will be the inside, the lower shipping charge. And then your list of product IDs that you want to have hidden. These are going to be your shipping products most likely. And then your core product. And let's even do one more. Let's say one more scenario, again, just to be kind of thorough and complete. So let's go into our configuration now. And let's say, hey, I have 2 options for my physical product. So I've got my awesome physical product, and let's go ahead and create another one and call this one my awesome physical product. Or let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. My awesome physical product 2. So we're going to create a few more. Actually, awesome physical product 2. That's a $47 product, and this is just to kind of show you how easy it is to really kind of make this match your offer however you want to. So we'll just gotta scroll and scroll. We got lots of test pages in here. And then I'm gonna uncheck the affiliates because I don't want this to show up as an affiliate product. So we've got awesome physical product 2, 2 different price points. And then let's go ahead and make a digital product that doesn't have any shipping associated with it. And we'll say my awesome digital product. And this one is going to be $17. So, and we'll just go to the fulfillment email. Again, I'm going to get rid of all this stuff. You don't really have to do this, but I always do just because I don't want a bunch of extra cruft in there. And I'm going to attach it to a thank you page so I don't get another one created by default. And I'm going to uncheck the affiliate commissions. Okay, so now on my product selector, now I need to go in and do some additional configuration, because I've got additional products and I want to make sure that those get charged properly. So let me go ahead and grab my first product ID for my additional one, which is my physical product 2. So I'm going to copy that link address. I'm going to go back into my new little tab here just for the address bar. And I'm going to double click my product ID, and I'm going to copy that. So let's go back into our code. So now we don't need any additional shipping because we have our shipping products, but I do need to add an additional Conus group and an additional Conus group. So what I do here to do that, these square brackets here indicate that this can take an array, and then these square brackets indicate that this is also an array. So basically, for those developers out there getting to this is an array of arrays. And so I just need to create a comma after this list here, and I need to go ahead and I'm going to drop to a new line. set another set of square brackets, and then I'm going to put in that product ID that I just created. This is my additional physical product. And then for this one, I want to grab the same product ID here because it's my same shipping charge. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to copy that line. I'm going to paste it down here because it's the same physical product. All I need to do is actually grab this product ID for my shipping product and replace it there. So now I have two different product groups here. So I have two groups in my Conus groups and two groups in my Conus groups. I've got a different core product, but my shipping products are the same. So that's all set up there for my shipping. Now I want to handle the digital version. So in this case, I'm not going to charge any shipping. And so I can do that very simply by just grabbing my product ID. So I'm going to go back and grab my product ID of my digital product. I'm going to go ahead and copy the link address. This is just a simple way to do this. You could read it off if you wanted to. When you hover over the link, it'll tell you what it is, but this makes it quick and easy for me. So I'm going to grab that out. And then now I want to create another group here, but I'm only going to have one product in it. So I'm going to have another set of square brackets, and then I'm just going to have one value. That is my product ID for my core product. There's no shipping charge that needs to be added, so I don't need to add anything else to this product ID. This would be the same if you didn't want to charge US shipping, but you wanted to charge shipping for outside the continental United States. You would just have a single product, which is your core product, and not have anything else. So we're going to do the same thing here. In fact, for this one, we can just copy this as is. We're going to grab that, and we're going to grab that. And now I want to go ahead and grab all of this code and go back to my order form. Go in here. There we go. I'm going to go to Settings, Tracking Code, Footer Code, and I'm going to scroll down to the bottom until I get to my Conus Shipping code, which is just below my order summary. So that's this one here. So this is the one we've been working on. So I'm just going to start with that script tag, and I'm going to drag down and copy all that stuff below it. And I'm going to get rid of it, and I'm going to paste in my new one. And I'm going to close that out, and I'm going to save this page. I'm going to save it one more time just for good measure. And let's go ahead and do a hard refresh on this page. So now what we should see is we've got multiple products to choose from in the product selector, and we've got shipping charges tied to two of those, but not to the third. So we'll see what it looks like when we swap those out. So let's say we're back in Idaho. So we're going to pick Idaho, and we're going to go ahead and click step 2. So now we have my physical product 1, physical product 2, and my digital product. You'll notice because I have a physical product that it's 27 plus my Idaho charge, my continental United States shipping charge of $4.95. So now let's switch to my awesome physical product 2. Again, you see these swap order because I created them out of order a little bit, but they both items are added to the order there, which is great. And now if I switch to my digital product, we'll see that all that's there is my digital product, no shipping charge attached to it. So that's how that works. So let's go back and now let's pick outside the continental United States and go with Hawaii, because we all love Hawaii. Same thing again, no shipping charge on the digital version, but if I pick one of my other physical products, I get my Alaska and Hawaii shipping of $7.95. Again, if I swap my products, then I'll see my product plus my $7.95 shipping. So that's how that all works. Hopefully those were thorough enough explanations, but definitely if you have any questions, reach out to me at support@cfprotools.com. I hope you have an awesome day, and I will talk to you again real soon.